What's going on, guys? T Blake here. Yesterday I did a video of some of my pickups at a recent sneaker event, and a lot of people are always wondering how I get sneakers for a low price. Now there are three main things that I want to reiterate as to how it goes about getting sneakers, clothing, anything for a cheap price. The number one thing is the two P's, persistence and patience, right? A lot of times people in the sneaker community, a release will come out and they'll be too tempted to go pay resale right out the gate, right? When the hype is at the highest point, that's when the prices are at the highest point. And we've seen again and again, as people have to sit on pairs or dump pairs, the prices go down. Perfect example, a lot of Ronnie Fieg releases out the gate, shoot up high. The KFE is $350. Now people are dropping down to $260. That price will go back up eventually. But if you're patient, that price comes down. Remember, a lot of people that are buying to resell don't actually have the money to sit on the pairs. They have to move them. They aren't making investments. They're just trying to flip. If you can catch them during that period where things aren't selling as fast, you can negotiate a better rate because they need to move them and they can't afford to sit on them, and they probably can't return them. Now, the second point I want to bring up is knowing how to bargain in person. When you're the buyer of someone else's goods, especially when that person's goods are advertised for sale, you have the upper hand. Knowing that that buyer wants to move them at a sneaker event, a lot of times if the price isn't right, you kind of hold off. Because most of the times at the end of the night or at the end of the show, that person either won't want to box them back up, they won't want to lug them back to the car, and these will be things that I'll say to the seller. Be like, come on man, you don't want to go home empty-handed, or you don't want to bring that back into the car and I'll take it off your hands. Negotiating in a friendly way like that often helps me cut down the price, $50, $100, something like that, and knowing that you have the upper hand and you can walk away. There are not many sneakers where you can confidently say, man, that event was the only place I could have gotten that sneaker. It just doesn't work that way. So having the upper hand, knowing that the sneaker can wait, you can wait another day to get the sneaker, is really important, and leveraging that to your advantage while you're negotiating is equally important as well. Last but not least, another way to get sneakers cheaper is to leverage trades. So this is kind of referred to as trade bait. Oftentimes there'll be an expensive or hyped up release that you might be able to get your hands on. Maybe in your town or your local boutique, there's really not that big of a demand for, say, a Kobe 9 or something like that. But outside, a lot of people are fiending for the sneaker. They really want it. You can basically pick those up and then leverage them against the cost of the sneaker that you wanted to get. So you paid $200 for those Kobe's, maybe market value is $450. You can maybe leverage that to get a sneaker worth $450 that you've always wanted, and to you personally, you've only paid $200. So leveraging trades is really important, and it can help you afford more expensive sneakers that might have been out of your budget at the time. Alright guys, those have been my 3 tips to leveraging your strength as a buyer to get better prices, and I really hope they helped. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button for me, and feel free down in the comments to leave your own tips and tricks when it comes to bargain hunting. T Blake signing out. Catch you guys soon.